Hi, it's Lori, your armchair chef. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's nice to have you stop by. Check out my content. I live in Salt Lake City. I work for the post office. I like a lot of things. I have different channels for all those different things. I've had a few giveaways. They're on my giveaway channel. I like to cook, which is what I've learned watching TV, online TV shows. So I have a channel where I do some cooking in the kitchen. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just here to cook, and together we're going to find out if it turns out any good or not, because I never know if it's going to turn out or not. Some of them do and some of them don't. I do a lot of shopping, so I have a lot of shopping videos, and I buy a lot of different things. Do some Amazon, do some Bath and Body Works, do some Dollar Tree. Today I did Costco, so I have a couple things from Costco to take a look at. I buy online, I buy a lot of yarn, and I buy a lot of random things, and might as well share them with you, because maybe you'll find something that you like too. I have eating videos. I know, doesn't everybody online eat? But it's fun. I get to try all these different foods, and then you can see if you like them too. So stick around if you want, subscribe, and let's start. I don't like to make my videos too long because I lose interest in long videos, so I don't want anybody else getting bored. So let's see. This starts with Costco. And I went because I was downgrading my membership. I've been watching Loves to Travel, their channel. They do a lot of Costco and Sam's Club, and they showed their rebate check they got for their membership, and it was like a whole lot of money, like at least twice their membership fee for their executive, and mine was like not even my regular membership, not even half of it. So I decided to downgrade. And they're like, oh, it took forever to downgrade. They were hoping I was going to change my mind. I don't know why. They only get the money once. So I downgraded with $60 instead of $120. So I did some shopping while I was there. I've been learning that when it has a little star on it, that means it's going away on the price label. And when it ends in a 97, that means that's the lowest price it's ever going to be. And then usually it has a star. That means they're getting rid of it. So I picked up a few things that were going away. This is going away, and it was $10. Lucky brand. It comes with a shirt, a tank, pants, and pajama shorts. 4 pieces. I wear tank tops to work, so I got the camo because it doesn't look like pajamas. I can wear that to work. Shorts maybe in the summer around the house, and then the pants I can wear them out walking the dog. So yeah, this was a really good deal for $10. Lucky brand, name brand. So I got that. And then this was something they had with a star and a 97. These were $3.97. Hot chocolate drops. And I saw these at the holidays. And so what I'm going to do is in a few minutes, as soon as I'm done going through the shopping, I'm going to have a little food tasting, and I'm going to taste these. And we will see if they're any good. And if you have them at your Costco, you might run and get them. They're only $4 for that package. Really good. You don't even have to use them for hot chocolate. You can just eat them like they are. And these were marked down. The Costco Biscotti. Oh, and I had to cheat. I had some with my coffee already. They're really good. So I'm going to open this and just show you what it comes with, what it looks like inside. And they're not individually wrapped biscotti. They are big bags of little biscottis. Let me show you. I have a bowl over here. They're just little biscottis. So they're kind of a really nice small Dunkin' size, single serving. Kind of like you'd have a cookie. And they are hard, so they pretty much need to be dunked. But yeah, they're pretty good. Let me see, what was the price on this? $4 for this box because they're getting rid of it. So $2 for this bag. Yep, really good deal. So if you're walking around your store, glance, especially now because all the holidays and Valentine's Day's done, they're starting to get out the Easter stuff. They want to get rid of everything else. Just, I glance at all this stuff. And if it's got a star on it, then I look at the price. If it's a 97, that's the lowest it's ever going to be. But there's some things that had a star on them, but they were $10. I didn't want to buy it. It was something that probably that's the regular price. They're just getting rid of it. Well, if I don't really want it, if I can't live without it, then I'll buy it. Like, these were really a good deal. Less than $10 for 4 of these bags. Really good deal. So that was Costco. Now, I did run over to Hobby Lobby because I always go to Hobby Lobby to look at clearance stuff. They always have good clearance stuff. So these were 75% off, and I happened to see these before, but I didn't get them. And then I looked at them this time. I'm like, oh yeah, I can use these with Alexa. I have my, I'm sorry, I said the name. I have my program to say something different, so it doesn't get set off hardly at all anymore. But this can be used with both of them, the Amazon Dot thing and Google both. And I have a light over here that I can't reach the plug to it. So it would be really nice and handy to have this set up so I can just tell her to turn that on and turn it off. Because it's on all the time because I can't reach the plug. So yeah, there was 2 of these. So I got 2 of them, regularly $40 for $10. So this was a really good find. So if you go to your Hobby Lobby, you might be able to still find some of these that are marked down. So let me put that back in there. And I'm going to put these over here because I have a couple things I want to taste. And I'm going to come do that. But first, I have yarn. Well, let me put the clothes in there too. I have yarn. I have stuff coming in. I keep checking my email to see what I've been ordering. And sometimes it takes a while for it to come in. So this came in. This is Herrschners. And the last time I opened up Herrschners, I gave away both the bags. They were both the acrylic mystery bags. And I gave them both away because they were beautiful yarn. But I'm never going to use it. So I got two people out there get to enjoy this yarn. So now these are the wool blend bags. These were $14.99 each. And I have 2 of them. So let's see. It's wool blends. Oh, I think I'm going to be happy. As long as it's not a 1. I can't do a 1. Ah, look at this. I've got cakes. Paisley. These are called Paisley, and it is willow yarn wheels. It has 377 yards. So this is a 3. There's 4 cakes of those. Very pretty greens and reds and yellows. And then there's 2 of these little ones that look like 1. Don't really want to take them out in case I decide to give them away. It's called Limestone. And it looks very small. These are supposed to be wool blends, so I'm not gonna say they're not. And this one looks like a 4. And it says Willow Down, 60 yards. And there's just one of those. So let's see if the other one's the same. Maybe they're the same. Happens sometimes. Okay, let's get the papers out of the way. And nope, this time I got different stuff. Except the wheels. The wheels look the same. Doesn't that look the same? Like Paisley? It is. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paisley. And these are gorgeous. I wish I'd have got more of those. Those are pretty. This is the wheel, and this color would be foliage. Oh my gosh, I really like that one. And the beautiful thing is, if you see it on here, you can go back and get some more because it's not stuff that's discontinued. I know they do have it in stock. So I think at this moment, I've decided I'm going to keep these for now. Okay, we're doing a taste test. A couple other things I picked up while I was at Costco was I picked up these vegetable yakisoba noodles. This was in the freezer section. You get 6 of them and they microwave in 3 minutes. Well, when I opened it up, look, because I don't have room for this box in my freezer, so I had to take them out. The noodles make like a bird's nest and then all the other stuff sitting on top. Very cool. You just clip a corner off, stick it in the microwave, and it's ready to go. So I did it, and I have it here, and I want to get a taste before it goes bad. Everything's soft. It's a little skimpy on vegetables. It's heavy on noodles. But they did say you could add some of your own things in if you want to add some chicken in here or anything else. Not a problem. So let me see how much these were. The yakisoba was $15 for 6 of them. $2 a piece, maybe about $2 a piece. So let's see how the flavor is. I didn't add anything to it, just the seasoning that was in that bag. So, and I'm by no means a Chinese food connoisseur, but I do like noodles. For those of you who are fairly new here, I haven't watched a lot of my eating videos. I'm not picky. I eat almost everything. So me saying that I will eat it does not mean you will eat it because I'm not real picky. They are a little dry. My first impression is the noodles are dry. I would like some more sauce of some sort in here, which I might have to add some of my own. The seasoning is okay. It's not spicy. I like a little bit more spice. And mixing up a little bit of maybe a little hot mustard with a little soy sauce. Spice this up a little bit. That would be really good because I put hot mustard and soy sauce on my sushi. That would be a nice addition. There's so few vegetables, it's not even really worth mentioning. Oh, hey, there's a piece of meat. Is this supposed to have meat in it? Maybe it's a mushroom. It's a mushroom. Did I get one piece of mushroom? Oh, there's another one. I guess if you have to look for it. Oh, there's a chestnut. Yeah. Better than a cup of ramen. Better than a cup of noodles or a package of ramen. It is nice. It's filling. It's mostly noodles. You probably should add something to it. So, okay, that was this one. Now, this is the other one. It is the teriyaki stir-fry udon. It's in the refrigerated section. You get 4 servings in here. And it comes like this. You get a packet of vegetable topping, which is like what's in your cup of noodles. You get a package of teriyaki seasoning, which is powdered seasoning. And you get a package of fresh noodles, udon noodles. Now, you can stir fry this if you want, but I throw in the microwave because that's what I did to the other one. The other one was designed for microwave, so that's why I did that. These are very thick noodles. Now, how they suggest doing this is putting some water in your container and your seasonings and mixing it up. Then you put your noodles in, and then you cook it for 3 minutes and covered. So I covered it, but I just threw everything in here all at one time. So that probably was not a good idea because look what happened. Everything's just sitting there. The seasoning and everything. So yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. So now I'm going to mix it all up. It does have a fishy smell to it. So this could be a fish sauce that's in here. I didn't really look that close at the stuff. Dehydrated vegetables. Yeah, nothing to write home about. The noodles expanded a little bit. I would not call this a meal, because it's just a pile of noodles. Neither one of these is a meal. I mean, maybe a lunch, something to get you to the next meal, or, you know, not diet food. Okay, this got mixed up. Now let's try this. See, these almost, the way the noodles look, this is the kind of noodles when you get like a homemade noodle, because they're like really big and thick noodles. So and you know what's really weird? I guess because this one's frozen, it has like frozen vegetables, and this one has to have dehydrated because it's in the refrigerated section. I don't know how long this is supposed to last either. Let me see if there's a date on this. Oh, there could be a date on here, but the whole package is black. Oh, Best By September. So this could stay in your refrigerator unopened until September. Those noodles, that's a long time. There must be some preservatives or something in there. There would have to be. So, yeah, there's some chemicals in there, I see. But they do give directions for stir fry. But yeah, it's a pile of noodles. Definitely nothing to write home about. It is some sort of a fish sauce, I'm guessing, because it smells like fish. It could be, I'm not real up on all the different seasonings. I just got my first bottle of sesame oil because I never cook my own Chinese food, and so I never know what seasonings to put in. I know what I like when I taste it. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, because there's not a lot of water in it, those dehydrated vegetables are really kind of dehydrated and nasty. I really like this other one better, and it's in the freezer, and I think that's why it is better, because you can do better things with vegetables when you freeze them. Now, I would maybe put something else in here if I wanted to make it a meal. Some chunks of chicken, any meat really, ham. If somebody likes hot dog or spam would be perfect. Spam was very expensive at the store when I was there. But yeah, any kind of chopped up meat could add to this, would really make it a meal. It would be good. But this one, yeah, I would pass on the fresh one. It's like mixing cup of noodles with homemade cup of noodles toppings, dehydrated stuff with fresh noodles. And that just, no. Now, if you bought this, took the noodles out, took the seasoning out, put your own vegetables in, that's a meal. I would get rid of the dehydrated vegetables, throw your own in there. That way you have fresh noodles that are already there. You have the good seasoning. So you're really not paying that much. This was only $8 for 4 servings. And if you add to it, that's $8 for a meal for 4 people. If you just add some frozen vegetables to it, maybe, that's not bad. That could be good for a treat, something different that you normally don't have, you know. So yeah, okay, that would be all right. Now I have one more thing. Two more things. We're gonna do a little tasting. So, okay, here we go. Here comes a tasting. We're going to see if we can get these hot chocolate drops to do what they're supposed to. The instructions say drop 5 chocolates into 10 ounces of steaming milk. The intense chocolate shell will melt, releasing a smooth gourmet ganache. Grab a spoon, mix gently, and enjoy your ultimate hot chocolate. For more intensity, just add an extra drop. And this is from this is fair trade. This is fair trade chocolate. So made in Belgium. I feel good about this. I just bought some fair trade coffee online too. So okay, I'm using one of my awesome Arby's cups, glasses that I love. And let's get this, let's see, oh, let's put this back here. Let's get this milk put in there. It's my almond milk. Just heat it in the microwave. Probably a little more than what they said. I think it holds 12 ounces. So let's put a drop in. There's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this one's a little cracked already. I'm going to eat one of these too and see. Okay. There's 4. Now we're supposed to stir this. Ooh, it looks brown already. Or is that the light? Maybe that's shadows. Let me put this over here. Oh, it is. It's I see skid marks on my glass. Can you see that? Can you see it? I see the skid marks on my glass. Okay. Well, that's melting up nice. I don't know. It looks like there's pieces in there. It doesn't look like it's it's a little warm. It doesn't look like it's blending a lot. But it looks like there's pieces of chocolate. I wonder how long I have to stir it. Let me put it down so I can do some stirring here and see if it's going to blend. While I'm doing that, let me taste one. Okay, it has a fairly thick shell. Oh, you can just sit here and eat them. I think that would be better than making chocolate milk. That is Belgian chocolate. That is good. Chop some of those up, put them in cookies or brownies for a little extra dose. Okay. There's still it looks like there's still stuff in there, but let's try it. See if how much chocolate it tastes like. It looks like there's stuff floating around in there. Hot cocoa. Not nearly as decadent as eating one of those. But, wait, there's more. The Biscotti is $2 for each of those bags. Remember, it was huge. Each pound bag is like $2. These are being discontinued, so if you find these at your store, grab them up. They're sealed in a bag, not individually wrapped, but you could keep these for a while. So, we're going to have some, and I'm going to put them in my chocolate milk because I've already been eating them. I had some coffee earlier and I started eating them. I said, oh, I better do a tasting. So they're actually very good. They're hard. You can taste the almonds. They're small, so, you know, dipping is kind of like an Oreo. You kind of have to be careful. You don't let it get too soggy. Oh, oh my gosh, look at this. The chocolate has kind of come to the top. Watch, see that drip? Can you see that drip? It's dripping on the, like it's coated this. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. So I'm wondering if you just have to keep stirring this for it to mix in, because this is like, this is a good dinner. There goes those 3 pounds I just lost this weekend. But hey, who's counting? Let's try this again. Okay, I mixed it in so it's not so chocolatey. Not that chocolate's a bad thing. Chocolate's a very good thing. One of my favorites. Okay, let's get this. This is good. I really highly recommend, if you can find these at your Costco, marked down, get them. There was some other things. Just look for the labels that have little stars on them. That means they're going away. And if it ends in a 7, they've already marked them all down. $4. $4. Probably not $4 when it started. I would have guessed these were at 10, probably. But yeah, definitely worth it. I bought 3 bags because it's chocolate. And I bought 2 boxes of these because why not? So, thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you want to see some more, because every time I find something, I put up a video. I'm either eating or I'm shopping. Or I'm eating or shopping, or yeah, that's probably about it. Eating or shopping. No. Check out my playlist that I have of the spotlights, the channels that I spotlight. I have 10 of them up there, which means there's 20 channels, maybe 24, of YouTube channels that I like to watch. I'm starting from the ones that I'll go to first. Not that the other ones aren't good either, but these are kind of my first ones that come to mind when I say, oh, I really like this one. I usually watch almost everything they make. So if you take a look at that playlist, see if there's anything in there you haven't seen before, because there's some I'm still finding new stuff out there that's been out there for years. One of those channels has been out for 10 years. I didn't know it. I just found it. So maybe there's something there you haven't found either. So thanks. Come back again. Bye.